Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. And once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here just above 52 cents. No real price movement though, even though it was a green day for XRP. We only moved up like a penny and a half. We're still going sideways right now. And this is like that shakeout, long drawn out shakeout. And this time shakes so many people out because they get frustrated. They see XRP going sideways and some meme starts to pop off. So all of a sudden they want to sell their XRP and jump into that. They think they always have time to come back and get into XRP. But I think XRP is going to take off when everyone least expects it. And I thought this was a great post coming from Edo Farina. XRP is the only asset that eventually some people lose faith in, suddenly become haters, and can't let it go. It's like a toxic ex-girlfriend that suddenly becomes an obsessed stalker watching all of your moves. Deep inside, their greatest fear is XRP to skyrocket and leave them behind. And it's true. People lose faith in XRP, and then they sell it. And then all of a sudden, they're all over X. Just sold my XRP. They want somebody else to tell them, that was a great idea. I'm glad you got out of that shit coin. Now get invested over here into this meme coin that's pumping right now. But deep down, they know that at some point, XRP is going to skyrocket in price. And most likely, it's going to leave them behind. That's what's going on right now. XRP is not for impatient people. XRP is for people that like to know what they're holding already, or willing to learn on how XRP is about to change the entire world. Because that's what's coming. You know, you don't put payment rails in place all around the world for no reason. You put payment rails in place because you know that XRP is going to be moving value on those rails at some point. And I think it's coming sooner than we think. James J., the host of Crypto for Life YouTube channel, boldly asserts that while $10 per XRP would be life-changing, those who take profit at the target could regret their action. This comes from Michael Branch. What they're saying here is this. However, with XRP's fixed supply of approximately 100 billion tokens, its fully diluted market cap of about 50 billion would not suffice for the liquidity demands of this vast market. To effectively service even 1% of the $250 trillion market, the price per XRP would need to exceed $50. Banking on this situation, some pro-XRP pundits have argued that XRP is destined to be worth even $10,000 per token. You know, people always argue that XRP is not going to achieve high numbers because of market cap in previous cycles. But imagine the XRP market cap all of a sudden surging into the trillions. Think of how fast XRP would move. And selling XRP at $10, I don't think that's the right move in any way. I'm thinking in this next run-up, we're going to run up to a new all-time high. And a lot of people are going to sell off thinking that the top is in, only to watch XRP go even higher. And who knows, right after that, utility is already knocking on our door. So maybe utility starts to drive the price of XRP. All of a sudden, we're looking at a $30, $40 XRP in a very short time frame. That could actually play out for this cryptocurrency. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm no longer looking to sell my XRP. Like early on, I was thinking that, but it's right there in front of you now. You could see it happening now. It's not like it was a couple years ago. Could XRP be a huge psyop? Been thinking Ripple is the obvious company for the future of cross-border payments and interoperability. But why would the so-called elites let the average Joe invest into an asset that's going to be worth so much? It can't be that easy. It actually is that easy. Because not everybody invests in XRP. And out of the people that are already invested in XRP, only about 1% is going to still be holding once XRP shows its full potential. Because even the diamond hands, a lot will sell at $100. Others will sell at $300. Once we achieve 589, the magical number around XRP, another handful will sell as well. So by the time you get to 4 digits for XRP, most holders will already be out of XRP, and all their XRP will most likely be bought up by institutional investors, because there's going to be a demand for XRP. There's a lot of XRP that's going to get locked up inside of liquidity pools, and it's going to be utilized for on-demand liquidity. And some XRP is going to get burned along the way as well through transactions. So right now, when you look at the price of XRP sitting around 50 cents, it's hard to see that happening. And that's what shakes people out. The doubt. They doubt that it's ever going to move. And then on top of it, you have people filling them with fear and uncertainty at the same time. That's why it's called FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's what shakes most XRP holders out. That's what it comes down to. The reasoning behind XRP. Take a listen to Chris Larsen.
Able to build a stash of Bitcoin in that time in the beginning, or
we were much more focused on creating a better version of Bitcoin.
Okay.
I mean, Bitcoin's fascinating. I think one of the things that was troubling to kind of the early developers of what became XRP Ledger was just how non-green it was, right? And that's a continuing problem. It's using too much energy needlessly, and that you could do it in a different way that didn't use meaningful amounts of energy. And also kind of add into another key thing here, which is not just a bridge currency, a new digital currency for the world, but also a different system that allows one thing of value to become another thing of value anywhere in the world. That was the kind of early thinking behind XRP Ledger. Now I'd say that is much more about XRP Ledger plus things like ILP, interoperability. How do you get all things in the world interoperable? And then how do you have a single bridge currency, XRP for example, that makes it much more efficient in how value travels cross-border, cross-network, all around.
He just summed it up right there. Think about moving anything of value around the world in a matter of seconds. That's how fascinating XRP actually is. It could go in as one currency, transact through XRP, and come out as a totally different currency. And that's what's so game-changing about it. Plus, it's fast, cheap, and secure. He also talked about Bitcoin. And, you know, anything that isn't green just isn't going to make it into the new financial system. It's just not going to happen. The biggest thing that any government talks about around Bitcoin is how energy consuming it is. Then beyond that, they talk about how slow it is and how expensive to use. And that's why they created XRP. Breaking news, XRP slammed by Max Kaiser as made to steal billions from fools. This guy, I don't know what his deal is. He just absolutely loves Bitcoin. I mean, he even tried to prove that he was Satoshi and failed. So he says XRP will continue trending to zero against Bitcoin. Bitcoin is perfect money sent by God to unscrew our money. XRP is dog shit, pooped out by Brad to steal billions from witless fools like John Deaton. Wait until all these Bitcoin maxis find out that all the value from the Bitcoin ETFs is going to end up being tokenized on the XRP ledger and Stellar Network and XDC Network, Hedera, these other networks as well. Wait until they realize that at some point in the future, Bitcoin's going to become irrelevant as utility drives this market, because that's what's coming. And you could already see it coming. This next run-up for Bitcoin, it's going to be a great run-up, in my opinion. I think it's going to have a massive blow-off top. But then after that, it will become irrelevant moving forward. And even Flare is going to add some utility to Bitcoin, but it's not going to make it relevant. Something tells me Linda knows something. Linda P. Jones just invoked $10,000 per XRP. The cancel culture crypto police are suiting up, pinning their badges and rounding up the X spaces posses as I type. So Linda Jones, I don't know what she knows about XRP, but she goes on to quote Jimmy Valley here, which I'm not a fan of because of the buyback. I just don't see the buyback making sense. Most people will get shaken out before we ever hit any of his price points anyway. 1% of XRP holders will make it to the finish line. But if you're holding XRP, right, why would you dismiss what she's saying? So many people are just so quick to say, that's never ever going to happen. Well, why are you holding XRP then? You know, why do you continue holding it if you don't see it hitting high price points in the future? I think it's because deep down people don't want to sell their XRP because they know the potential behind it. They just don't like to admit it until it happens. And you know, I don't rule any price point out for XRP because I don't know what's going to happen with this cryptocurrency. I know it's going to move trillions of dollars around the world. On top of it, it's going to be moving trillions of value in tokenized assets from point A to point B as well. It's going to be an amazing time ahead. And as we get to those price points, once it starts to run on utility, that's going to be some crazy shit. Let me tell you, I can't wait to make those videos. Just in, SBI Digital Asset Holdings, SBI DAH, completed a survey with over 50 financial institutions across Asia. They found that the primary barrier to digital asset adoption is skepticism due to the lack of regulatory clarity and institutional grade solutions. Two key findings that were interesting in their report. 67.3% of these institutions were investing and transacting in cryptocurrencies. 32.7% of these institutions agreed that CBDCs would receive the highest adoption in the next 3 years. I think CBDCs are going to be a tough sell early on, but as they give incentives to use it, most people will convert to CBDC. Even from cash, they'll just say, well, let me cash in my cash for CBDC if I'm going to get 20% in gains. I don't even think it needs to be that much. If they offer 10% on the dollar, think about that, 10 cents on every dollar you convert to CBDC, people would line up to do that all day long. But it's nice to see that they're transacting in cryptocurrencies already, 67.3%. One must understand business to truly understand what will drive adoption of this technology. SBI Digital Assets Survey shows 40% of their clients want to see real estate tokenization overall. 40%. And you know, once they start tokenizing real estate, that's going to fix the real estate market. And I think most people that are invested in real estate, they realize that now. First, the bubble's going to pop and tokenization is going to fix it. Then they go on to funds and physical infrastructure. Wait until they start tokenizing bridges in the future and roadways and highways. They want to tokenize everything that is around you in the future. 10% bonds and collectibles, artwork. People are going to be tokenizing Lambos. Wait and see. 4% other, 6% equities, only 2% for precious metals like gold. I was shocked by that. I honestly thought that would be much higher. But you know, once tokenization really picks up, the price of XRP is going to pick up with it. The price of XDC is going to pick up with it. XLM, Nexera, HBAR. We're all of a sudden going to watch these cryptocurrencies start to move up in price. And then at the same time, we're going to be reading the big announcements that this company is now tokenizing these assets or those assets. It's going to be a crazy time ahead. And that's what I'm holding on to. That's what I'm anticipating the most. And that's why I said, you know, 1% is going to make it to the finish line. You want to be part of that 1% because you will truly have financial freedom. You will most likely have generational wealth at that point. You will be handing down your XRP to generation after generation, and they'll never have to sell their XRP. They will be earning monthly passive income off of your XRP. And it could be not only XRP though, XLM, look at that, and then look at XDC. XDC is going to be absolutely incredible once digital trade picks up. You know, it's all exciting times ahead. That's what's great about being a utility investor inside of crypto. But until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.